guys, I'm starting stream a little bit different today because I'm trying to figure out the logistics of everything. So oh gosh. I might be freezing the stream. I might have to restart stream because I guess I'll explain this more when people come in, but let's see. Hi everybody if you're watching, if anyone is here already. I'm freezing a lot right now because I turned up the quality a little bit and now I'm freezing. It's freezing a little bit. So, yeah. Okay, I might have to reset stream, guys. I think it's gonna be lagging really bad. Lil dude, I'm so sorry I haven't made you a manager. Hi guys, if you just came in and you didn't hear the beginning, I'm basically starting stream a little bit different today without the immediate without the timer, and that is because I'm trying to set things up. There's a possibility that my stream I'm gonna have to end it and start it again because I turned up the FPS to 40 before it was at 25. Melissa Bug! Oh my god, thank you so much for the raid! Thank you so much! Thank you so much! Hi! Hi everybody, what time? Okay, so happy Valentine's Day to Melissa, my boo. Okay, I just explained, okay, let me explain why I'm starting immediately without doing the countdown screen. It's basically because I turned up my FPS and I also turned up my screen to, what was it, 1980 by whatever. I turned it up really high and I feel like I'm gonna glitch a lot and I'm gonna have to restart stream. So if I restart stream, can you guys not leave? Can you guys stay? Because when I do that, I restart streaming and everyone leaves, and then I think that everyone left because they hate me that I reset stream. And that they actually left chat to go show up at my house with torches and pitchforks, and they're gonna kill me and drag me out into the street and crucify me. Hi everyone! Yeah, exactly what Mathan said. Thank you, Mathan. Hi, everyone. Ignore my messy background. Hi, Briscoe. Hi, Real ID SZA. Hi, KB Spartan. Hi, everyone. I need to post on Instagram that I'm going live. I'm having an angry day today. You know why? Let me post first. You know why I'm angry today? Ugh, I have so much to be angry about. First of all, hold on, I have to post that I'm going live. Let me take a Snapchat picture. Cause Instagram, you cannot take a picture with Instagram photo and just post it. Oh, that's ugly. Oh, why do I look so ugly in the screen? Here, I'll take a picture of my own screen. Oh my god, will I look ugly all? You know what? I'm just gonna delete Instagram. Since I can't look. Okay. Oh, that now people are gonna be like, oh, she's trying too hard to be quirky. I can't do that one. I'm afraid that people are just gonna say I'm trying too hard to be quirky. Now I just look ugly. Now I just look stupid. Now I just look dumb. Okay, you know what? What a process. Exactly. This is a process. Oh, this is a process. Wow, Meg Thee Stallion just came up on my Bayou page. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use the one and see if anyone tells me I'm being too quirky. I'm trying too hard to be quirky. Let's just see. Let's do a social experiment. Live now on Twitch. I'm gonna spell it wrong to see if anyone noticed. To rage bait people. Also, so a girl, oh gosh, the only light in my life right now, this is super weird. This is super crazy and weird and so not like me. But the only light in my life right now are these two influencers. Have I ever been someone who likes influencers like but no, these people are I like these girls so much. They're so down to earth. And let me tell you, they're the only thing keeping me sane right now, and it's weird. Like, I just realized that. I just realized like they're the only thing that make me happy is clicking on TikTok and seeing their videos. I've never had anyone like that where I was like, live on Twitch, you better join, or I'm gonna kill my, or I'm gonna kill your mom. I mean, or I'm going to, I'll just say you better join. I'm gonna kill your dog. Okay. 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 The girl I was gonna tell you about, she takes really good pictures, like ethereal. You cannot get these pictures that she takes of like these, and they're twins. When I say they, I'm referring to two girls who look exactly alike. Um, but they are named Bailey and Kelsey. Let me show, this is the level of photos that I want to achieve. Everything about them I want to achieve, everything about them. But look at this photo. You can go to her Instagram. It's called, you can find her in I follow them both. So Bailey or Kelsey, if you type those names in, you'll find them. But, they have amazing photos. And I've always loved them. And then I realized, like, wait a minute, these aren't being taken with an iPhone, are they? They're not. It hit me. I was like, you can't take these with iPhones. Like, I want these photos, but I just realized. So I messaged her, and I was like, what camera is this? And she said, it's an old Canon PowerShot. I think I want to get that. Like, you know what? It's fine if I don't get a camera good enough to stream with. I just want to take really good photos. I want to take really good photos. Like, and then after I texted her, I kind of feel like I influenced her to do this. Well, I didn't check the times of like when she made this TikTok. She could have. I'm very full of myself, and I think everything's about me. I've always been like that, but but I don't. Oh my god, I need to tell you. I used to live in a neighborhood named Campbell, and I thought they misspelled my name. I thought they actually named the entire neighborhood after me, and they just misspelled Carmaxlla. I thought, like, I had this issue as a child. I just thought the whole world revolved around me, literally. So anyways, then she made a TikTok video explaining her cameras. Oh my god, Camp Bella, yes. Canon Rebel T6 Hughes. I wish I was at your level of Delulu. I think it was because I was an only child for 2 years. And the astounding thing is, like, it really puts into perspective only children who are only children their entire lives. I feel so bad for you guys because I was only child for 2 years, and it turned me into a monster, and I was humbled very quickly after about the 2.5 year when my brother was born. I was a monster of narcissism. I was a monster of thinking everything revolved around me, everything was about me, everything was me. I mean, I kind of blame I think it was my uncle. He had a commissioned book made after me. It was like a commissioned like storybook. And I was one of the characters, and my friends, I had these friends like Gabe and somebody. I don't know. I don't know who these people were named. They were from my childhood. But my friends that I was friends with as a little kid, they were in the book too. He commissioned he had a book made, and it had everybody in my actual life, and it named them by name, and then I thought every book was about me after that. And I was a narcissist, and I was severely humbled when my brother was born. But I've known only children. I only know one only child my entire life, to be honest. And that only child was the thing that made me believe in religion and demons. It's the thing that made me believe that evil demons, it made me believe that evil entity demonic creatures exist, I was like, I think that he is a demon incarnated into a human being. I don't think that I would believe in demons if it weren't for him. Um, I so I think that's what being an only child does to you. Did he breathe fire? Metaphorically, yes. Me? Are you an only child, Joseph? Well, actually, if I think about it, I do know one only child. I don't know. Does she have a? I have one friend. She's an angel though, so she doesn't count. I think she was close enough to her mom and dad that they were basically like her siblings in a healthy way, from what I seen. Like her parents seemed to be her siblings, so it was like, But but yeah, I think everything's about me. Um, unless I actually that works against you, because I actually had to train myself not to think that way, because it works against you when somebody does like something weird, like says something weird about you or to you, and you're like, is that about me? Is that subtweet about me? Is that about me? So I have to train myself not to think that way, because then I'm like, wait a minute, is this secretly about me? Carm, can you rate my profile picture? Plus, what's your natural hair color? My natural hair color is like a dirty blonde. Technically, it's the darkest blonde. I'm. If you ever ask a dirty blonde what their hair color is, it's like the worst thing that you can do, because they'll never stop talking about it, and they have to intellectualize it and explain to you that it's actually technically blonde. It's not technically brown. I was blonde as a kid. And my hairstylist, she says that I'm on the closest, the darkest side of the blonde spectrum, but it's still blonde. It's still technically blonde. And I have a Scandinavian hairline on top of that, so the hair growing out of my head is platinum. So that's your profile picture? That's a really cool profile picture. I give it a 10 out of 10. Very pretty. Very mysterious. You're not a narcissist, you were a baby. Well, babies are the biggest narcissists and manipulators. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That was a joke. Yes, I'm an oldest child. Yeah, I was an oldest child. Two, try 15. You went 15 years without a sibling, and then you had a sibling 15 years younger than you? That's crazy. I mean, that makes sense. A lot of people who had teen parents have that thing. Tons of people do. I'm scrolling. Is that goal for Colombia or Colombia? Okay, guys, I need to tell you about Colombia. So, I ripped the Band-Aid off and I told my mom I'm going. Which I thought that one day I would stop being afraid of my mom. I think I'll always be afraid of my mom even when I'm 1,000 years old. And my mom is a really nice person. I'm just scared of her. And I was scared to tell her I was going to Colombia. And then she actually had a really good reaction. She's like, oh, okay. She was like, I told her, like, all the research that I had done. I told her everything, like, all my thoughts about it. I told her where we're staying, like, it's super touristy and stuff. And she was like, okay, like, and she messaged my cousin. I'm so lucky. I got so lucky, guys. Guess what? My cousin, who, like, my mom loves and like, he was born before me, so he was technically her son before me, basically. He's the only cousin in my entire family older than me, on both sides of my family. And he was an only child, come to think of it. No, he's not technically an only child, but he was. But he was a very humble only child. But anyways, that doesn't matter about him being an only child. What I'm trying to say is, she messaged him. I'm so lucky, because guess what? His ex is Colombian. And he's been to Colombia, like, 3 times. And he said the only, like, the only countries that he's been to outside of America, like in South America, were Costa Rica and Colombia. Which I'm starting to wonder, like, wait, I think he's leaving something out, because I know that he's been to El Salvador. He's Salvadorian. But he said those are the only countries he's really been to. So I'm so lucky. And now my mom is totally fine with me going because he's like, it's safe. And he even like, he said he broke no contact with his ex, 6 months of no contact with his ex to tell her that we're going. Yeah, he's half white. My half. My half is the white part. But he's like, does this make sense, guys? To get into technicalities, he's 75% Hispanic. Cause the other part of him is just Spaniard, so he's just Spaniard and Salvadorian. So, I'm a Colombian ex-girlfriend. I'm a Colombian ex-girlfriend now, bro. No, I'm not telling that person anywhere in my family is gonna be what. Chungy! Hi, Chungy! How are you? How are you, Chungy? Chungai cried. How are you not technically an only child, but still an only child? He was an only child for like 25 years or something. And then he had a little half brother. He has a baby half brother. Okay, I'm just so angry right now. I need to tell you all the things I'm angry about. I have a half cat. What does that mean? Yes, exactly. Eating sweet papaya. That's you read it perfectly. You understood that perfectly, exactly. What was I gonna say? So, I'm mad because you know what I'm drinking right now? Almond milk matcha. That's exactly what I wanted to be drinking when I bought 2 gallons of milk 3 days ago. Well, my mom got okay. My mom got one of the gallons, but okay. Ugh! I have to get a DNA test again because I wonder if they made a mistake last time. Chungy! Oh my gosh, I need to get the board. Chungy! Oh my god, thank you so much for subscribing. 17 months? I need to get the board out. I'm gonna put you on the board. Once I hold on. Let me do it now. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. I have to get a DNA test. Again, because they must have made a mistake last time because I didn't see any part of the DNA test where I'm part whale because all of my family are whales apparently because they eat. All of my brothers are whales. They're like whales. They are enormous, food obsessed, eat everything in their path, obsessed with food, toothpaste, everything nice is gone. You can't have nice things with my big bad brothers. And they so let me start with the toothpaste issue. So the toothpaste issue, basically, my brothers, okay, 3 toothpastes I got. Technically 4 altogether. 4 toothpastes I got. Because I do one type of toothpaste in the morning and one type at night. I purposefully used one of my toothpaste as a decoy toothpaste, and I put it on the counter, right? A decoy toothpaste. So, what does a decoy toothpaste means? It means they'll be so distracted by the beautiful toothpaste that I have sitting right on the countertop of the bathroom, right there, perfect for the taking, so easily stealable, so easily takeable, so easily usable. They'll be so distracted by using that toothpaste that they won't go looking for my other toothpaste, which I strategically hid under the sink. I hid these toothpaste. And you know what? Do I want to be going under the sink and going through a billion obstacles just to get my toothpaste out in the morning in the night? No, I don't. I actually need to make things way easier for myself because I have object permanence issues and I can't hide things. I need everything out in sight or else I think it doesn't exist and I don't use it or I forget to use it. And so no, I don't want to be putting it under the sink to begin with, but I have to. I have to hide it. I wake up the next day. They did it! They used my toothpaste, the decoy one. It had been used. It was all crinkled up, covered in toothpaste. But you know what else? They also found my hiding spot, and they used that too. One wasn't enough for them. They had to use my hidden toothpaste. It's a smoker's toothpaste that I got to make like your teeth super white, and I use it at night because like to get the stains off from the day. It's like I got it off of Amazon. I can't find this toothpaste in stores. I specifically got it off Amazon. And it's all crinkled up. Not only is it squeezed from the middle, toothpaste has come out of it. And why do you see a toothpaste placed strategically in the open and you still want to use my toothpaste under the sink? Oh my god. Chungy cried. And then I find another hiding spot for my toothpaste, and by now every single toothpaste I've bought has been used by my brothers, and that's how I got sick. Because I'm not hanging out with my brothers, I'm not going near them, I'm not touching them, I'm staying my distance, and a lot of times when my family is sick, I don't get sick because I am able to like stay away from them. I don't like mingle with my brothers. I never touch. I don't know if anyone of you guys feel like this. I can't touch my brothers. Like, I can't hug them. I can't touch them. I can't touch anything that they touch. They feel the same way about me. Like, everything about each other is gross to each other. So anyways, I'm surprised they're not using my toothbrush at this point. But I'm pretty sure that's how I got sick because they used all of my toothpastes. All of them. All of them have toothpaste on the rims. All of them are squeezed from the middle. Okay. It's just toothpaste, Carmaxlla. It's just toothpaste. It's fine. Come for my toothpaste, but do not come for my matcha!
You're super angry today, emotional, so I'll be nice. This won't happen again, Carmax. I give you love.
Thank you, Alan David Corey. Thank you so much, Chunky Cried. I'm so sorry it took me forever to put you on the board. Can you see this okay? You know what, I'm gonna put this maybe here? Oh. Here? Okay. Is it still doing it? I was trying to fix that black thing, like there's 2 black like bars, like my camera wasn't taking up like, wait, here. My camera was not showing like this. It was like all black here. Is the camera filled out on the screen right now? I can't tell. I'm about to go to the gym after this. So that's a good I think that's all I can do is keep the toothpaste in my room. But it's just like my room is a whole story away from, like, I would have to go upstairs and then downstairs. Like, let me go upstairs and grab my toothpaste and toothbrush and bring it all the way downstairs and then bring it all the way back up. Like, I guess that's all I can do. I think that's going to have to be my next step, is keep everything. But the issue with that is, I keep everything in my room. My room, also, I share it with my sister. She uses everything I keep in here. She touches, she goes through, whatever. I have everything. I'm looking at all the things in my room right now that I have to hide from everybody. It's already full of things, but, you know, I'll just add toothpaste to the list. But yeah. So, I worked out my lower body today. I'm so proud of you. I worked out my lower body yesterday. I'm so sore, but it makes me feel so happy. Like, soreness means that I did it correctly, right? Scorpico, hi. Are you a Scorpio? Time to move out. Yes. Yeah, or 'cause you did it totally wrong. Could that mean, wait, could that really mean you do it wrong? I think I'm sore because I worked out more. Like, I usually only do a certain amount of things, but like, sore, like you were doing the wrong movements and, like, you hurt yourself, like, injured yourself. But yeah, I worked out more and longer, and I worked out to the point where I was like, I want to go home. And I never feel that way at the gym. Like, I never feel like, is this over yet? Now, I push myself to that point. I love the gym. I hate leaving it. Yeah, working out regularly, it doesn't last that long. I agree. That's true. What exercises did you do? I did bridges. Bridges are like my favorite thing, and I do different variations of it to like hit all three muscles of the glutes, all three gluteuses. And I do weights. Like, at first I just do bridges where I hold it, then I do bridges like up down, like thrusting bridges, and then I add a weight onto the bridges, and I do variations like with my heels and feet in different places to hit different muscles. And then I do like bridges where like you open your knees and close them to hit the sides. And then I do step ups. Like, I take a weight and I step up and step down on like a lifted platform, only for my knee strength. I have really a lot of knee issues, so I have to build a lot of muscle around my knees. So I do that. Then I do deadlifts. But this time I'd never done this before, but with the deadlift bar, I only had 20 pounds on each side. That's as much as I can lift, I'm sorry. But I took the bar and I did sideways lunge squats, basically, holding like one end of the, whatever it's called. Guys, does anyone who work out knows about what these are called? They go like this, and you put weights on this side. And then you kind of hold it right here. Does anyone know what these are? Well, I was, it doesn't let me erase it. Okay, I shouldn't use purple for this. Purple does not come off very well. Okay, so I had it at an angle.
Can you see your abs again?
No! You're doing that now! Drew Donut! That is inappropriate. No, Drew Donut! Thank you so much for the donut. I'm gonna put you on the board. What the heck? What the heck, Drew Donut? Anyway. I'm gonna put you on the board once so I should do this in a different color so it doesn't start getting confusing. I was doing that, basically, like lunging. I was holding on to one end and I was doing like squats on one leg while keeping the other one kind of straight, basically. I don't know what those are called. Melissa's like, what the heck? I've never done those before, but sometimes I'm just intuitive in the gym and I'm just like, ugh, I feel like I should be doing this. And then I come up with something that I've never done before. Well, I've already had to see it on Instagram. Okay, Drew Donut. So Drew Donut. Drew Donut. Thank you for the donut, Drew Donut. Thank you. So you're the first one aside from Brusco to contribute to the donut club. Brusco has been he has been the what's it called, what is the word I'm thinking of? Whatever. It's like the sturdy. It's like the catalyst. It's something that like holds up a house. Whatever. It holds up a house. Holds up a structure. Yes, the foundation. Okay, thank you. He's been the foundation. So gosh, that much is and then from there I did, what else did I do? And oh yeah, I did those like that on the machine, and then I did the leg lifts, like I tied my ankle to a machine and then I lifted up. Stairmaster. I do Stairmaster for 5 to 10 minutes depending on how much I worked out before that. Stairmaster I feel like is good cardio. Not gonna lie, I feel like Stairmaster is like insane cardio. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like if someone wanted to lose weight, they could probably, okay, this is all my feelings. I'm not a professional, you know, what are they called? Where they physical train you? I'm not a physical trainer. I'm not a physical trainer, but oh, personal trainer? Master's Optimum Cardio. Don't you work out? You know about working out, Squabashaw. I know you do, cause according to my calculations, I saw your profile picture on Instagram. So you know about working out, right? According to my calculations. Oh, I'm your foundation? Yeah, you're my foundation on my face. That's not funny. That's not a funny joke. What's the new donut goal? This is for Colombia. So me and Melissa have booked a trip to Colombia for an extended month. So Costa Rica for a month and then Colombia for a month, where we're going to have an apartment together. She's going to be going to school. I'm going to be doing, what is there to do in Colombia? I will figure it out. I'm going to just twiddle my thumbs and stream, and you guys will be my only thing. Imagine I go do all this to go to another country and I just, stream nothing, do nothing except for walk around my apartment and stream, and that's all I do the entire time. Yeah, I love that so much, Melissa. I think that really is what's motivating me a lot. It's for Colombia. My cousin, apparently, I was gonna ask him about it anyways because I had a feeling to. I know he travels a lot, and my grandma was telling me to ask him, but my cousin apparently has been to the same city me and Melissa are going to like a bajillion times. Okay, 3 times, and his he dated someone there because that's who he was going to see. Like he's really familiar with the area. He says it's really safe. Um, he said it felt fine. Like he said it's safe. Um, 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 um. He broke 6 months of no contact with his ex for me to ask her um if he thinks it's okay for like two white girls to who don't speak any Spanish to go there, and she said she said like she thinks it's fine. Um, we got an Airbnb with this beautiful, like it's so the layout, the feng shui, whatever. Everything about it is legitimately perfect. Legitimately. And we're waiting for them to accept our request. No, we didn't get it yet, and oh yeah, they haven't confirmed. Like it's so sad. Like they're taking too long to scary long to confirm. Um, feng shui, is that really how you say it? Feng shui is so important. I hate going into someone's house. You know, it's always the crazy people who go into their house and they have their furniture placed in the most bizarre way. It's always so crazy. Like if you go to someone's house and their furniture is just bananas, be careful of them. Why is my Adam's apple? Okay, to do this so you don't have to see an Adam's apple on a. Okay, whatever. Um, they haven't even responded to my last message last night, and it says they typically respond in 50 minutes. What if they died? So then we have a second one. Like me and Melissa has been looking at these Airbnbs nonstop, probably for a week straight in total of time that she's looked at it. Um, Melissa, it's the weekend. Did you ever think of that? Like, did you ever think of the fact that like maybe they like we message them on a Friday night and then we booked on a Saturday? What if they're Jewish? It's also the weekend. So maybe they don't like pay their employee who does the who's like their assistant who goes through messages and stuff and goes handles bookings. Maybe they don't pay them on the weekends. Maybe they give them the weekends off. They have to respond in 24 hours or it cancels. That's terrible, Melissa. Then we'll just rebook on Monday. Why did you make this a sticker? For the people. I made it for you guys. For the people. So I'm really excited to go. I want to learn Spanish. I'm very overwhelmed by Spanish right now. I'm not gonna lie. So it's a month, like 2 months away. The trip 2 months away. It's actually we're going in the first. We're going to Costa Rica. Oh, Colombia. Yeah, it's like two. It's like a month and a half away. Maybe even 2 months. Yeah. Yeah, 1, 2. Yeah, 2 months away. You're right. It's like Cooper. Um, but we're going to Costa Rica on the first week of March. I'm not, see, I'm so overwhelmed by Spanish, and I'm learning, I have my book with me at all times. I was practicing my book last night. Every time I finish reading this book, my brain feels so broken. I'm like, how am I going to remember this? Like, I'm genuinely, like, I feel so overwhelmed by all of this information, and that is a lot coming from me because I am a beast. I'm a beast when it comes to studying for tests. A beast. Animal when it comes to studying for tests. The only tests that I've done bad at were the ones that I just didn't study the way I normally do, but like like I'm great at taking tests because I'm great, amazing, phenomenal. It's probably it's the only thing I'm that good at. Like, it's the only thing that I'm that great at is just taking in information and in a way that I can remember it. Like, I just understand my brain well enough to know like how I remember things, and I know techniques to do to get myself to remember things. But maybe it's because I'm like, okay, I actually have to remember this longer than a week to longer than a few days to just write down the answers on a test. None of those tests I've taken in the past, I don't really remember any of the information. And if I could have majored in that subject when I was every subject I've ever taken a test on, I get so knowledgeable about that topic. I'm always like, should I just change my major to biology? Should I just change my major to calculus, math? Should I just change my major because I'm so good at this? But yeah, maybe it's just so much information. Like, I think, gosh, this is so much. Antiquoid toothpaste. You shouldn't stress too much about it, Carm. They will appreciate the effort you put into learning their language. Oh, it's like Cooper. I love when you guys give me your like perspectives on things. You're right. You're right. I'll try. I was talking to my friend who speaks Spanish, and he was like, your accent is really bad. Like, why are you talking like that? And I was like, because he was helping me practice Spanish, and he's like, your accent's really bad. I'm like, you don't understand, like, I'm too embarrassed. Like, I'm way too embarrassed to try to have, like, a good Spanish accent. I'm far too embarrassed. Do you know why? Because what if the one time I actually try to, like, what if the times when I try to have a good accent, it's bad? I'd rather just be bad and be like, oh, I'm bad because I'm not trying, rather than I tried my best and I'm still bad. That's much worse to hear. And then he forced me to learn to say it with an accent, which is good because then he was teaching me how to like say words correctly. I thought the way that also that's another issue is the it's all written down. I need to start listening, like watching movies and stuff, and like hear people say these words. You know why? Because I thought city was pronounced cuidad. And he's like, wait, what did you just say? I was like, cuidad. And he was like, what are you saying? He was like, I can't see your, see you. Yeah, see you that? Thank you, Melissa. Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought it was cuidad. And I was like, so, yeah. And, so yeah. I kind of even forgot how he told me to pronounce it. He said, don't pronounce the last D. He said, just make it really soft. He said, ciudad. Ciudad. Like, super unpronounced last D. Yeah, I was probably on, you probably saw me on TikTok, because I'm just that famous. I'm joking, guys. I'm not full of myself. Just kidding. I am a narcissist. So yeah, I'm only on chapter. I don't know why. It's just I'm like, these words are actually getting so difficult for me. Like, when I was younger, like when I say younger, I mean like 4 years ago, when I was learning Spanish for the first time. It was because, hold on, I need a burp. Excuse me, where did that come from? Oh my god, RN! Thank you so much for subscribing! Thank you so much for subscribing, RN. RN7. Oh, hi, Skinner!
You're the most famous person I know.
Oh, stop it! Oh, stop it. I'm the most famous person I know as well. I'm joking. RN! Oh my gosh, thank you so much for another gifted sub. I'm gonna put stars by your name. I Putting stars by you guys' name when you guys gift more subs is a lost art. I'm sorry, I haven't been doing it. Let's see. They put in so many new words in every sentence, you have to do so much work just to figure out one question. Melissa, that is so accurate. So accurate. Melissa was the one who told me to get this book. I love it so much. I think it's, like, helping me a ton. But that is true, what she said. Like, there's so many new words to learn, like, new vocabulary words to learn in every sentence. And yeah, I'm learning new vocabulary, but also, like, it would be nice to just, like, you know, have the vocabulary, you know, like, have basic vocabulary that I already know so that I can focus on learning the grammar, or learning the prepositions, or whatever I'm learning that day. Like, it would just, like, it'll be a lesson about, like, okay, for example, prepositions, like, en, de, con. But then the sentences that they give you are, like, adding all of these new words, and I'm like, now I have to not only, like, make sure I'm using the prepositions correctly, but also, on top of that, I have to learn new vocabulary, and I'm just not cut out for it, guys. I don't think I'm as smart as I thought I was. I didn't even think I was that smart, and that should tell you a lot, because if I think that I'm not even as smart as I thought I was, that means I'm really not smart, because I thought I was not smart. I always thought I was not smart, and the fact that I think I'm not even that smart is telling you a lot. Your burp game is strong. Thank you. Thank you. I pride myself on it. I'm surprised my Streamlabs hasn't crashed yet, because I turned up the FPS to 40 instead of 25, because that was all it could handle before. Hi, harlots! Based Randy 2D. Oh, what's this about Randy? I forgot this is a higher level. Wait, is this book a higher level? Is that what you're saying? Wait, what's a higher level? Oh, Randy 2D! Remember how we have this thing where we hate people named Randy? I thought you were talking about the plate maker guy named Randy. I'm so sorry, Randy, in the chat. Oh wait, he said, I make sure you regret being a mod. What the heck, Randy? See, Randys are rude like that. Let me know if you want to practice. I would love that. I would love that. There's a book that's easier by them. But then if I feel like it's an easier book.
LRT, you're trying to learn Spanish is admirable. First learn how to say, Aaron earned an iron earn in your best Baltimore accent. LRT.
Guys, if anyone doesn't know much about Baltimore, Skitter, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Lawrence. Lawrence, our sweet Lawrence. Thank you so much, Skitter. There's supposed to be a GIF that pops up, but Streamlabs is literally glitched. Oh my god, Skitter. There's a thing, of, like, Baltimore accents. They say all of those words the same, like earn, iron, earn. They say all of it the same. Earn, iron, earn. It's like it's like our best Baltimore inside joke that we can conjure up. Skitter 455. Thank you, Skitter. Lawrence, did you make your weekly shower today? I didn't know Baltimore was real until last week. Really? Why didn't you think it was real? He said he was. Skitter, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Lawrence. I straightened my hair today. Do you guys love it? I never straighten my hair, and when I do, I think it's like so much better than any other hairstyle I could ever possibly con. But you know what's strange about guys? You know what's like strangely enough? This hairstyle, like straight hair, right? You would think would be the baddie hairstyle. Right. Like you always see baddies with like straight hair all the way down their back. And it's like glossy or something. Like you think that would be the baddie hairstyle. But when you have a boyfriend, you know what boyfriends like you to wear? Curly hair. They love it when you curl your hair so much. Like they love nothing more. And actually when you straighten your hair, they're like, eh. Why is it like that? And not only do they like curly hair, I was trying to think about how many guys have told me this. Now I'm thinking it's probably just one. But me, on one occasion, could attest to this, and all my girlfriends could attest to this. Guys, boyfriends, love when their girls have cornrows. I had a boyfriend beg me to wear cornrows. I'm not. My hair would fall out. You don't understand. First of all, I would be canceled, and then I would go bald. That's what you want for me? To be canceled and bald? My boyfriends love my corn. Yeah, so Melissa also got cornrows, and her boyfriend was like in love with it. And I was also in love with them too. I love that look on Melissa. Oh my gosh, Melissa. Oh my gosh. I would say the crazy Latina style is wavy. Oh, like how Latinas have like naturally wavy hair. Yeah, I think boys do like that one. I was joking about Baltimore. I know it existed. Thanks for clearing that up. I thought you were an idiot for a second. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Canceled bald is just Danny DeVito. um Sorry, I was going through chat. I can't wait for you to make me pretty. It's the only thing that keeps me going. Oh my god, I'm gonna do a glow up for Melissa. I'm gonna try my best. The thing about Melissa is we obviously have different styles, right? Me and Melissa. We definitely, like, Melissa is more like, if I could put her into like a category that Skinner! Thank you so much for the donut. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna put some hearts near your name. Thank you. Or you know what? I should put stars near your name if you do extra subscriptions, and hearts if you do extra donos. So me and Melissa have different styles. If you could put us into like a very like blanket statement like category, it would be she's gamer girl style. Skitter, thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. She's more like gamer girl style. If I could put her into a category. But me, I'm more of like, I don't even know what I'd be. Maybe, what category would you guys put me into? I'm a little blind to it, but we have different styles. So like, I want to make Melissa look like the best version of her own style. Like, she has her own style of like, she has cool colored hair. She has, she likes to wear black and stuff. And Y2K teenage mom, excuse me, why mom? Why am I look like a mom? So anyways, And, oh yeah, she has hips for days. No, I'm not in red! Only like a little bit, guys, but I don't want to talk about it. There was like, it's a whole thing. It was like my Spaniard people like to not like, you know, venture out too much. It was generations ago. Like three, my great grandparents were like second cousins. That is not bad. Yeah, I have like a little bit of a deformity in my jaw because of it. But guys, it's not like anything crazy. Second cousins, come on. Um, guys, yeah, guys, what Squabishaw said. So, stop, Melissa. How many days does Mean Girl's mom has hips? That's the situation. What? um, what was I gonna say? Yeah, but I want to make her look like the best version of her. I think the key to any glow up, let me give you like the hack for any glow up. The first thing that you should start with, which I guess I'll have to teach her in person because she's a little bit confused. But the most important thing for any glow up is to depuff your face. And face massages, facial yoga, stuff like that. That's the most important thing that you can do. I miss what I'm confused about. Okay, bye, Melissa. I sent her a detailed video message on how to do it, and still, she cannot get it through her thick skull. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But basically, like, a lot of issues with your face, like, a lot of issues with your look is just, like, sinuses, and your face is, like, looking all puffy in all the ugliest places because your face is not drained of all its liquids. And the second key to a glow up, and a lot of people find this like very treacherous to hear, I think, but I beg of you to have an open mind, and this works for men and women. So already facial gua sha finger. I never use a gua sha on my fingers. Have always worked for me. Let me go back to that topic of like face massages. I just put on makeup. I'm not ruining this makeup. I spent an hour putting this makeup on. I put everything into my makeup. Everything. But find on your face where you hold a lot of tension. I hold a ton of tension on my 11 lines because when I'm mad, I do this. So try this with me where you like put your thumb here. No, like you could put your fingers or anything and just kind of massage it and press on it. You'll feel that it feels a little bit sore, and try to like, you know, like press on these parts and do that a little harder. I don't want to mess up my makeup, but do that and just massage it out. I look like I have no eyebrows. So yeah, like, and just massage it. I used to have like a permanently like this face, and I was getting wrinkles at like 16 here because I constantly just had a grumpy face on because I had so much tension here. Just like press on it and release the tension. Anyways, the other thing that paired with this other thing, by the way, most glow up tips are free. Like, most of my glow up tips are literally free. You don't have to spend extra money on my glow up tips. Well, okay. Maybe like, okay, you'll see what my second tip is. My second glow up tip, and I wish I could just pull up old pictures of myself and how awful I looked before. My second glow up tip is not easy to hear, but it involves inflammation, reducing inflammation in your diet. When you take out the things that cause your body inflammation, your whole face will look different. Your entire face will look 100% different. And there's a few ways to do this. One of my go-to ways to reduce inflammation in my body is ginger shots in the morning. I don't know, they're magical. They're literally magical. And I said it's free, but this costs like $7 a week to get lemons and so lemons, ginger, cayenne pepper, cinnamon, honey, turmeric. It's highly important. Highly important. Turmeric and black pepper together. If you don't put the black pepper in, then turmeric is not going to work. And take one shot of that before you eat anything, and your face will literally look better. Your acne will go away, for starters. Your skin will glow. It will not look pale and pasty. Your skin will glow, probably like the turmeric, I don't know, coming out on your face. And your face will naturally look depuffed and look like you have less inflammation. I was born in November. So I will say the second way it's a little harder, but if you're really committed to your glow up, the second way to reduce inflammation is obvious. The obvious, go on a um elimination diet, like Whole30 or something. An elimination diet. My friend found out she was allergic to corn. Corn is in everything. And when she completely cut out corn and only made things from scratch at home like Nora Smith, her face, her at 16 looks like an old woman compared to her at 27. She's 27. When she was 16, she looked old. And now it's like she aged in literally reverse by cutting out corn, the food. Imagine spawning in November. Excuse me. Imagine spawning in August. Excuse me. um so yeah. Elimination diets will help. That will give you the ultimate glow up, and sometimes what makes you inflamed is like very weird and random, like corn, certain nuts, certain legumes, beans for some people. Tomatoes, for me, I had to cut tomatoes out. Tomatoes are really, really bad for me. Um, I'll eat them randomly, but sometimes, but I eat them with a lot, knowing there's gonna be lots of consequences. Yeah, legumes. Um, excuse me. Anyway, so, um, yeah, with Melissa, here's what I plan to do. Well, I haven't really made a plan because I feel like I need to interview her and really get an idea of what she finds pretty. Like, I could look at her and be like, here's some things that I would tweak, but it's just, I need to hear what she likes. Like, I want to make her the most confident version of herself, but also give her some hard truths as well. Like, um, her bangs. I think that she looks better with her bangs to the side. Because, and I told her this already, I think she looks better with her bangs a little bit to the side or non-existent, because she has like a really pretty face shape, and it's so pretty when like her face is just like Me, I have a big forehead. I need bangs, guys. Um, but yeah, so she has micro bangs that go into a bob. I told her that we need to avoid the Lord Farquaad effect and try to style her hair and bangs in a way that it does not give Lord Farquaad. Um, and she told me exactly like why she has bangs, which is she has big cheekbones. Like her cheekbones are the focal point of her face. So she likes hair to come down and do that to kind of like shape her her cheekbones in to make them a little bit less like stand out as she feels like it makes her face look fat. She likes that. So we're gonna try to figure out a haircut for her where her forehead is out because she has a really nice forehead. Like there's some people where they just look better where their forehead is out, and she's one of them. Everyone with diamond shaped faces look better if their forehead is a little exposed, in my opinion. But but yeah, we're gonna try to figure out how to get her a haircut where like she can have that. And a big thing for her, I told her like all that really requires is blow drying your hair a certain way after you get out of the shower and a proper haircut. But she does not want to blow dry her hair. So I told her I'm literally gonna force you to blow dry your hair while you're in Colombia so that you feel pretty because she says she wants to feel pretty. I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to force some things onto you. Like I'm gonna blow dry your hair myself if I have to. And she has a cowlick like me. Do you talk with a stylist about this? No, I haven't. If I could get a personal stylist for her, I would. But I think even I think you need to know Melissa on a molecular level, like I do, if you want to style her a certain way because Melissa um, is very stubborn about changing her looks. Very stubborn. She's a stubborn person, and I love that about her. She's a Taurus. Taurus, their main quality is stubbornness. There's no other way to describe a Taurus. Here's how you describe a Taurus. Tell me astrology is not real. Go look up its Taurus traits. If you know Melissa, if you watch her streams, go look up Taurus traits. Astrology is real because it's exactly Melissa. It just describes it Melissa. Food obsessed, stubborn. Yeah. So Melissa is loco. So is Lawrence. You always just say the most random things. Do you talk? I'm a Honda Civic. um. But yeah. So. Melissa is very stubborn. And I think like a personal stylist could say anything about her, and I don't think Melissa would feel as though that you need to know how to speak to Melissa and manipulate her to do exactly what I'm kidding. No, you need to know how to know what Melissa likes, what she feels pretty in, and also know where there's things that you need to tell her like, okay, this needs to change if you want to, if you want my advice, this is going to have to change. We need to style your bangs in a different way so it does not look like Lord Farquaad. Let me give you an example. This is essentially Melissa's face shape. She has... I'm drawing Melissa from memory. I don't know which way her nostrils point. Okay, I just drew Melissa, like, her general face shape from memory. Okay, pretty good, huh? I made her eyebrows a little big, but I just drew her eyebrows from memory. What do you guys think? Okay. We don't want Melissa to look like Lord Farquaad. You know? If, and then, okay. We do not want Melissa to look like Lord Farquaad. And this might look like Lord Farquaad. I will redesign her hair. Hold on. Let me just draw it out. I'll do it like this so that you guys can see. I'm going to try to redo her head shape that I just did. Oh my god, I'm feeling so bad that I'm holding it like this, but this is for educational purposes. Oh my god, this is so bad. I did it so wrong. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it front facing or else I'm gonna mess up really bad. Okay. Well. Okay. I did my best. Kind of made it weird. Okay. This is what I'm going to do. I think that, I need to add her facial features. Oh my gosh. So her eyebrows. This is not, I'm doing this really fast, so not going to be. Sorry guys. Okay. So here's what I think that's a stop sign. Here's what I think we should do. Since she wants to cover her like cheekbones, I think we'll like have layers here, of course, because she really likes that. We'll have face framing layers starting here. I don't know how long her hair is right now, but she has relatively short hair. She has kind of a cowlick, which we can control with no crease clippers. Clips. I mean, not clippers. I'm not clipping her hair. Didn't mean to say that. I think it would look good if her bangs were out of the way, you know. I'm trying to like think about how her hair. And it comes into there. She has kind of wavy hair, So I'm kind of just imagining like how this would lay flat if she just... So I think we should do a lot of layers so that her hair, it gives her hair some more volume. Even like high layers, kind of like this is going to be similar to a shag or a wolf cut. Yeah, basically, I think she'd look good with the shag wolf cut hybrid. Kind of like that. With her hair, with her bangs kind of like swooped to the side / out of the way. She does not like her cowlick, but that's completely control. No one has a worse cowlick than me. Nobody. And if I can control my cowlick to the extent I can teach her how to do it too. I have like 50. I have one here, and one on the back of my head. If I had short hair, my hair in the back of my head would stand up straight. Okay. So this is very similar to lots of haircuts that Melissa has gotten in the past. I did go through her YouTube channel and I looked at all the ones that I liked the most. And I really think that the only thing I think she's missing in every single one is I don't think she's ever gotten a wolf cut. A wolf cut is basically, it's just all layers. From starting like up here. And it would make her hair look like this. And she could have lots of layers, like face framing layers like that. So, screenshot this so that I can show Melissa. Oh my god, Melissa! Melissa's in here! Okay, Melissa. I wish I could hear what is happening so I could protest whatever it is. See, Melissa is like, she needs to protest everything. She needs to be stubborn about everything. And that is how she is. So you can't get a style. You need someone who is gonna, love her regardless. You need someone who's not going to storm out and quit. You need someone who's going to be patient and knows her personality well. Because Melissa will not. Will not. What do you guys think? Yes, I have unconditional love for Melissa. I'm gonna go to the gym later. I think you successfully decorated volleyball bangs, feminist bangs, and the right hair. Yeah, we don't want to give liberal, we don't want to give feminist, we want to give, emo. I'm kidding. But most importantly, we don't want to give Lord Farquaad. Chat. Killdeer, what do you think of this? Tell me. I think this is out of all the things that I could get Melissa to do, like, I think this is the best compromise, is let her bangs go out of her face a little bit. Like, either not be there at all, non-existent, or just, like, a little bit to the side in some way. Because I think, like, she's one of those girls that when you pull her hair back from her face, her whole face lights up and it all looks better. I think that's what, she's just one of those girls. That looks good with her hair up, looks good with her hair out of her face, but she also likes having these pieces here because her whitest part of her face is her, how do you say, what's an even more intense word for immaculate cheekbones. Her immaculate cheekbones are the whitest part of her face, and she does like to have some hair there, she said, or else she feels fat, which is understandable. I think her cheekbones look good regardless, but I understand that. Like, you don't want to feel fat. So yeah, and then a wolf cut layers really high up. I think this is her best hairstyle. Because she's trying to ask me. I'm in charge of giving her a glow up. So what color? Okay. I will tell you the best color I found. Okay. There's two colors that I think Melissa would look great with. Let me go to Pinterest. There's two great colors I think she will look phenomenal in. And she's had both of these colors before, and I went through all of her YouTube. Why is it really blurry? Ugh. Okay. Okay. So her best hair color would be this. Dark aquamarine. Not light aquamarine, but like a dark aquamarine. Like a subtle aquamarine. And she told me one of her issues with hairstylists, and I was appalled to hear her experiences with hairstylists. I don't know who she's going to, but I need to ring their necks. She wants the cough skull.
ORT, there goes that cough again. And guess what? You didn't even offer any water. Not even once. You didn't ask if he was okay, not even once, so ORT.
I'm a terrible daughter, it would seem. Kopsko, thank you so much for the dono. Thank you so much for the dono. I really appreciate it. Okay, so she said that no hairstylist will do this for her, which is do some black on the roots to make it blend out, because her hair is going to grow out black looking anyway. Do some dark brown to do this. Like when they dye her hair, you know, the initial dye, do it like, add some like darkness at the top, right? Because her hair is going to grow back. And if you don't do that, let me demonstrate on the other side. We'll do half and half. If you don't do that, it'll literally look square. Ew! And they're not. She's like, I can never get any stylist to do it. None of them understand. I'm like, that is heartbreaking to hear. Heartbreaking. So if we did her hair, I would personally myself dye it in a way that it grows out blended. Let me show you an example, like nice blended grow out. Also, another option, Melissa does like, why is Nathan saying ill? He's saying ill to this gross side. Here, I'll point for Melissa. Ew. Nathan. Yeah, we'll say yum. Okay, so this side is ew. Do you see this, Melissa? Melissa can't hear me. She has no audio. Ew. Yum. Ew. Yum. Okay. Melissa, I wish Melissa could listen to this. I'm going to force her to go back. She is not a huge fan of the super dark aquamarine although I think it's going to be her best option hair color wise, there is not going to be a better one than this. I'm sorry. That is just perfection. Okay? And she really wants, like, she wants the lightness of it. She likes the lightness. So here's what I propose, Melissa. I propose that we add bright highlights in some places. Like this. Do you see how it's actually all dark aquamarine with some light aquamarine. You see that? Mmm. Mm-hmm. See, Melissa? If you want lightness in your hair, I think it should be dark with some light highlights. And this is not just my opinion. This is science. This is color theory. This is color theory based on your facial features and your skin tone, contrast of your skin tone with your eyebrows and eyeballs. Like, this is color theory and Melissa knows everything about color theory because she is an artist. She probably knows more than me. It's just most people don't know that color theory applies to your outfits as well and your skin tone and your whatever. I know, Killdeer likes me as a blonde. It's upsetting. I'll put this up here for you guys to look at. There's like a light in this one's face. Maybe it's trying to tell us, do not even think about it, Melissa. Don't even think about this haircut. Highlights, ponytail, black rimmed glasses. Yeah, maybe, I think maybe another glow up tip I would have for Melissa is different eyeglasses. Hold on, I want to save some of these too. I'm going to make a board called Melissa Glow Up. And I'm going to organize it. I'm making Melissa Glow Up. I want to show you the second hair color I do like on her. Okay, you guys, this is going to be hard to see, but you see in this picture, do you see how her roots are really dark, but they're like faded in? They're not like that. This is what Melissa's wanted all along, but nobody is giving it to her. So when her hair does grow out, it's not like, it's like, like it just fades in, okay? Like, beautiful. That's what we want to do. We want to fade it. So it's not like, oh, that trashy liberal and her blue hair with a line right here. Ugh. Like, we don't want that, right? Mel has good eyeglasses, but she wears dumb ones too. What? I need to see all her eyeglasses. So it sounds like she just needs a new colorist, a new hairstylist. Yes. I think aquamarine looks best on her. Why? Because she has warm undertones in her skin. I don't think a cool blue would ever look good on her. I think if she ever does blue, it needs to be either high in contrast, like a dark blue, or like an aqua blue with a little bit of like, warmth to it. Oh, it's liberal to have bad hair? Yeah, exactly. That's what, yeah, it's liberal to have bad hair. I feel like if you go too liberal, like if you go too liberal, you have like faded hair colors and weird like trashy looking hair colors. And then if you go too conservative, it's like the blonde, the untoned blonde with orange skin. I guess the same as what Trump has, I guess. I'm kidding, Dad. Don't kick me out. But oh wow, look at this. It's like black hair, but then it has like some aqua in there. You can't really see it, I guess. Okay. I'll show you the next hair color that she showed me she really likes. It's like her dream color. but it would be really hard to achieve, especially on her own. I don't even know if her stylist would do this. Oh my god, look at this Jinx color. That's pretty. Um, I Sorry, I'm still scrolling. I got distracted scrolling to some pretty colors. Okay, I need to get undistracted. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Um. Okay, she really likes. I don't know what to call this hairstyle. She showed me a way better picture. Because it was more, you're more, like the person had the same haircut as her, so it's like really easy to wrap my brain around. Hold on, I'm trying to find similar to what she showed me last night. Okay, whatever. Something like this. This is not. Okay, it's not what she showed me. Okay, I can't find it. But something light, something really platinum and light with her really dark roots like faded really well. And this was another color that looked really good on her in the past, but it's kind of hard to get to, which is light purple, but it would be dark roots. So I do think the aqua would look great. Um, but yeah. This is really similar to a hair color she's had before. But she said she got to that hair color by accident. Like it was like a color that faded out into like the perfect, like rainbowish lilac hair color. But yeah. So this is part of Melissa's hair color glow up. Part of her hair color glow up. All right, Killdeer Studios, have fun shoveling snow. Should I get a spray tan or am I gonna look blotchy? I look so pale in real life. Like it kind of, you can't even see how bad it is over camera, but I look so pale and pasty on in real life. It's like scary. Like I scare myself. I think I need to get a spray tan. I think I need to get a spray tan because multiple people have calling me goth right now, and I don't want to. I want to give like not goth. I don't want to look goth. Not that there's anything with being goth, but I never wanted to look goth. Ever. In my life. In my life. Have you tried sunbeds? Don't those give you cancer? Ugh. How many followers do you need for a charity stream? For the charity stream that we're planning to do, I don't know. I'm just gonna do that charity stream whenever I can afford it. Whenever I can afford to go. If you guys don't know, I plan to do a charity stream one day where we're going to save a fox rescue. It's gonna be to save foxes. You didn't choose goth. Goth chose you. Goth chooses you. Sometimes my hair like stands up straight in the back and like tickles. Oh my god, I'm trying to show you guys a keychain. This is a keychain that Kyla got for me and my sister. Well, this part I think Kyla got for me, and this part was for my sister. My sister loves foxes, so... A fox bit me as a kid. Why hell? What? A fox bit you? Really? Haha, I mean, I guess my league can help if you want. Your league? What is a league? Really? Whenever I have time, or I guess like I could always make time for this. Whenever I can whenever I have some extra something set aside to get, like, you know, travel there, get an Airbnb or whatever, and yeah, do that. Oh, I didn't even complain about my matcha yet. Okay, this is why I'm so mad when I started stream. So, you guys already have heard about the toothpaste story. The same thing happened with milk. What do I make my matcha with? Only whole milk. Whole milk. Okay? So, I go to the store. I buy whole milk. What does my family drink a lot of? Half and half in their coffee. So I'm like, well, if I get milk and I don't get half and half, they're going to use up all my milk in the coffee. So I'm going to get extra half and half creamer, basically, for them to put in their coffee. So that I then can have my milk, and it will... So the half and half was the decoy in this situation. Half and half was the decoy. And my milk was the original. Oh, before anyone asks this question, why don't you just write your name down on it? Why don't you I tell them, I scream at them, I throw bricks at their faces, I pout, I slam the doors, I threaten in every way that I can. It does not work. Oh, and writing my name on things never works either. I will have my name written on something and it will be annihilated overnight. Okay. But, so I have my milk in the fridge. The next day, out of having overnight, the milk was halfway finished. It was a gallon of milk, halfway gone. After I tell all my big bag brothers, I tell them all, don't use my milk. I come down, the milk is halfway gone. What was I gonna say? So then I tell my mom, I'm like, Mom, I paid for not only half and half, a gallon of half, and not just a little measly half and half pint. No, I paid for a gallon. I was like, Mom, I got a gallon of milk and half and half. And I told everyone not to drink my milk. They drank my milk. So my mom went to Costco and got me another humongous, it was probably 2 gallons of milk. It was a huge thing of milk. You know, Costco's in bulk, of course. And then what happens? That is actually a really smart idea, Squabashaw. I like that idea.
Oh, you didn't think I heard your little snarky comment. Don't even try calling me when you get taken in Colombia. And yes, I'm the one who sent the big back Secret Service whales to drink your milk. ORT.
I think this is the funniest Brusco, the funniest Brusco character yet. Trumpsco. Thank you so much, Trumpsco, for the dono. Anyways, I don't know who that is. Thank you so much for the dono, Trumpsco. So the enormous Costco-sized thing of milk was gone. I used it once yesterday, and then I used it once today. I needed another glass of matcha today. My second glass of matcha. It's gone. In between a first glass and second glass of matcha, which it's rare that I need 2 cups of matcha, but I'm really tired today. In between those matchas, they had finished it all. How are they continuing? So I start screaming at everybody. I'm like, why are you guys taking my milk? Why are you guys taking my milk? Like, who in this family needs to be drinking mass amounts of milk? Who needs to be drinking so much milk? Who? And everyone's like, I don't drink milk. Someone is drinking milk. It's not Ellie. Because Ellie can't open the bottle. She would be drinking the milk if she could get in the fridge and open up the can of milk. But no, it's not Ellie. I know it's one of you guys. Could it be Josiah McScrotum? I think it could be. You know what? I was teaching my sister about people pleasing. And she's like, oh, I have a friend who people pleases. And I was like, who? And she was like, it was basically her best friend. And she's like, my best friend has this boy who's really obsessed with her and is always making her uncomfortable, and she doesn't want anything to do with him, but he basically acts like her boyfriend and tells her not to do a lot of things, and is like she feels like she has to listen to him no matter what, even though she doesn't really like him and she's scared of him. I'm like, who could this be? Who could this be? Do you guys want to take a guess? Who's doing this to a 13-year-old? Josiah McScrotum's little brother. So there's 2 of them. I knew it. Why is this I need to scream. I need to scream. Who are these kids? And why aren't they euthanized yet? Who are these? Who is the parents of these children? Who is the parents of these children? I need to find these parents. And I don't even know what I would do, but I need to scream at them. Because their kids need to be tied up in chains and locked in a basement forever and until they die. These are the worst kids I've ever heard of. I could ever met these children. Have you guys ever heard of what's his name? I've talked about him already. He was one of the what's it? He is like, I'm pretty sure it's what like Joffrey was based off of in Game of Thrones. It's a story where his dad was like a philosopher, a Stoic philosopher. But then his Stoic philosopher, like perfect father, gave birth to like the most had a child who was the most evil spawn of Satan you could imagine. And history hated him so much they named like a toilet seat after him. Because he was so evil. He was born evil. Since he was 12 years old. He was 12 years old. And he stepped into his bathtub and it was too hot. And he got really mad at his servant for making his bath too hot. That he wanted his servant to feel the same pain as he did when he stepped into the bath. And he ordered his servant to be thrown into the fire and burned up to feel the same pain as he did. So he ordered that. But then all the other servants protected that servant and helped him escape. And instead of throwing a servant into the fire, they threw a sheep into the fire. And the 12-year-old kid in his bathtub, he was like, he could smell the sheep burning. He thought it was a human, and he was happy about it. He loved the smell of it because he thought it was a human burning. He enjoyed smelling what he thought was a human burning to death, and he was 12. That was my great-grandpa, I think. Who is this person I'm thinking of? Marcus Aurelius? What's his son's name? His evil son. Commodus? Oh my god, his name was Commodus. And then he had this evil wife too. I'm pretty sure we know where the genes of evilness come from. It was from his wife. We don't have Ned Stark as a chatter. Yeah, where did our Ned Stark go? Where did he go? But yeah, like some kids just need to be tied up and left in a dungeon. And these cards are one of them. Strike 1, killing my bunny. Strike 2, everything else that they ever did. I'm so done with every story I hear about these people. I'm like, every story I hear about these people, I'm always like, why am I still hearing stories about them? Why aren't they in exile somewhere? Why haven't they been sent to Guantanamo Bay? Why aren't they in exile? Why are they still here? And I don't mean alive. That's kind of dark. But why are they still around? Every time I hear a story about them, it's just, it just gets worse. It gets worse every time. Mark my words, one day I'm gonna be like making a story time. Story time. How Josiah McScrotum murdered a bunch of people and went to jail. Like the one day that will happen. Or he's gonna join the military. You know what I see a lot of people doing? Like a lot of the crazy kids that I knew growing up who were like actual, like these psychopath children who would torture animals or whatever. Like those, I looked them up to see where they are now. They're in the military. So that they can kill people for, legally. So, Josiah McScrotum and his Scrotum brothers. Oh yeah, so my matcha story, I got a little off topic. I had to use almond milk in my matcha instead of milk today. It's not sweeter. It tastes like water. It's unsweetened, vanilla flavored almond milk. At least it's unsweetened, but it's vanilla flavored, which just makes the matcha taste awful. Matcha is like a green drink, caffeinated a little bit. The perfect amount of caffeine that I enjoy. I have to go to the gym tonight. I haven't eaten a meal today yet. I've been going to the gym. This would be my third streak. My third day going to the gym in a row. So I'm trying to like go to the gym every day if possible. Yeah. Does anyone feel this way? Like, I can't do a habit. Like, for me, if I have a habit where it's every other day, then I will never remember to do it. But if I have it every single day, I'll remember to do it. Like, I can keep a habit if I do it every day, but not if I do it like every other day or every 3 days. That's impossible. It has to be every day. So if I have to do if I have to pick up a habit, I try to like make myself think about it every single day. Like, if I have to take a certain like a vitamin every other day, then I'll like pretend to take it on the days off. Like, oh, let me take my day off vitamin. There's no vitamin. I just need to train my brain to remember it. What are you working out today? Today, I'm gonna do some arms. I've done arms I integrate arms into like every workout that I do, like abs and lower body, but I'm gonna do some arms. So my arms are really sore from yesterday in certain spots. So I'm gonna do a little bit light arms. But mostly stretches. And if you're like, oh, you need to go to the gym to do stretch, yes, I do actually, because the other option is have a yoga mat in my living room where all my family just watches me do yoga. That is just weird. Do you pretend to stream on your days off? No, but I do like have to like think about it, like remember it. I think I've been streaming for so long, like I've been streaming for so long, like I'm always thinking about, like, I think every single day I think like, do I have streamed today? Yeah. There was one time when I missed a stream because I didn't know what day it was. Once. The other times I missed stream was purposefully, but this was an unpurposeful missed stream, and this was, I don't remember what it was. It was sometime last year. Um. Um. My brother's birthday is tomorrow. Everyone say happy birthday to my brother. My most successful sibling, I would say. He's the most successful out of all of us. Let me give you a run. I've already told you guys that he reminds me of American Psycho, because you know how he wakes up in the morning, he works out with the face mask on, and he does everything super meticulously. That's my brother. He wakes up really early. He goes to his job for 8 hours at 4 a.m. Then he comes all the way back. He goes, he records piano music because he's like a piano genius. And then he goes and he goes to his other job, teaching a class, teaching martial arts to other people. And then so basically he's up from 4 a.m. to 9:30. That's his schedule. He's 18. So we don't have to worry about him being a bum. Oh, thank you, Lawrence. Happy birthday. Aw. I'll tell him everyone was saying happy birthday to him. Feliz Navidad to my brother. Thank you guys for all the happy birthdays. Just kidding. I'm not telling him that he's getting a happy birthday. I'm kidding. I'm not telling him. Oh yeah, and a lot of those days he ends up just going to the gym to work out. And he's very consistent at the gym. He's never missed a day at the gym ever. So the workout gym, I mean. Every gang got that dude who has 15 hobbies and is always busy. Yes, that is my brother. Oh, I think the most interesting thing about my brother is that he doesn't talk about any of this stuff. Like, you have to know it. Like, if we didn't like know where he was going and what he was doing, he would not tell it. He wouldn't be like, we didn't even know he could play piano. We didn't know he was a genius at the piano until one day he just didn't have headphones to like plug into his electric keyboard, and he had to play out loud, and then everyone was like, "What?" That's like his personality. He never says anything. You have to interrogate him to even get like know anything. Like I do wonder how many like genius talents he has that nobody knows about because nobody has asked. Like, do you like? I feel like I should just start asking him random things. Like, do you know how to sculpt statues? Do you know how to What are just like? Do you know how to sculpt statues? Do you know how to build cars? Like, I think I should just start asking him random um things and see if any of them land because he wouldn't tell you. Like, you have to like see him doing it and be like, what was that about? What was that? Do you know? Yeah, like, do you know woodwork? He probably does know woodwork. Um, um, Me, I'm the opposite. If I do anything, everyone has to know. Everybody has to know. If it's me, everyone needs to know. Nobody even, nobody goes a day without not hearing my entire itinerary of my life and everything that I do and everything that I like to do. My to-do list and everything. Exactly, Squabishaw. Looking up to your younger brother is tough. It is tough. It is tough. Yes, sometimes I wonder if he was replaced by an alien. I do wonder that. I think he was. This is a really accurate representation of Melissa's face, right? From memory? Tell me not. Tell me not. Guess his astrological sign. Oh wait, I told you his birthday was tomorrow. Whatever. He's an Aquarius. Which Aquarius are literally the sign of aliens. Like they're like whole thing is being alien like. They even look like aliens a little bit. Oh yeah, he could just do a lot of things. Like it is frustrating because like anytime I want to do something, they're like, "Oh, get your brother to do that. Get him to do that." Because because they're like, "Oh, he knows how to do that." Don't like I was trying to get a trailer and pull a trailer of my clothes to Maryland, and my parents are like, you let your brother do that. Let the professionals handle this." Um Get an alien on the stream. Your birthday was February 1st. What did you end up doing for your birthday, Lawrence? He said cake. That's a good one. That's a good birthday activity. I just don't. Just. Do you guys think that this world is suitable for good people? Do you guys think that this world, do you think karma is really real? Or, like, because I just feel like the people who succeed and seem to be doing so well and seem to just like everything seem, and you could say like, oh well, not everything is like, not everything is as meets the eye, like who knows what people are struggling with internally, but like I just am always seeing horrible people in positions of power all the time, happy, doing great, successful, rich, loved, good luck. I think the worst person I ever met had the best luck that I've ever seen. Like unusually good. Like you know how when you're having a bad day and everything that goes wrong goes, everything that could possibly go wrong goes wrong. Well, for this person, it's the inverse. Like everything that could possibly go right, it's like constant miracles happening for this person, and this person, to even like give you the laundry list of the things that this person like, the evil things this person has done, it would I wouldn't even be able to fit it in a single stream. I wouldn't fit it in a single day or week or month. It goes on and on and on, and it is forever. It is eternal. And then I see the good people, like the best people, like the purest of heart people I've met, the sweetest the sweetest girl I've ever met, like the most kind. She's dead. She's dead. And then I think about all the other people that I know who've died, and a lot of them are just kind, like just the sweetest people. Like they get cancer. Like the nicest people get cancer and they die. The people who are actually good people just die. And you know who I'm thinking of too? There's this girl on TikTok, and all she does is rescue children. She lives in an African village and she rescues children from like child marriages and just abusive like households, and like there's a thing apparently in like her village where like certain kids, if they're born like with defects or something, they'll be like, people think they're cursed and then they kick them out of the village, like they're evil children, like they're cursed children, but it's like all the while they just have like a defect or something, like they have autism or like just something like defect, like just physically off about them. She would like rescue these kids, and like her whole life was just helping kids, and then she was murdered. Like, and I know this sounds really dark. It sounds really dark, but I just sometimes like wonder if like this world is even like is it not created for good people, and then the good people just like they don't belong here anymore, and then they're taken away. Because I feel like the most successful people that I'm always seeing, the most successful people are mostly like evil. And I don't compare like money to evil. Like no, I never be like, if you have money, if you're rich, you're evil automatically. I don't believe that. I don't believe money is evil. I don't believe that it's a root of all evil. Like I don't believe that. I think whatever, but then like I just see so many successful people and they're all like the people at the very top, they're all evil. Most of them are. The people are doing like living better lives than everybody else. Like they're and just like the bad people that I've met, I've never ever ever in my life seen like a bad person and my like someone who did something terrible actually suffer consequences. I've never seen that. Not truly. Not consequences that equate to like the pain that they caused. And I've just been sad about that lately. Like I I just never have seen that. And this is just like really like I know very dark thinking of me, but I've just weirdly like been sad by this lately. Because they screw everyone over to get to the top. Yeah, I think you do have to be I think that you to be like really successful, I think that something in your brain has to shut off. Like you do have to have a little bit of empathy shut off in your brain. You do have to have a little bit of not just empathy for other people, but empathy for yourself. You have to I'm watching this. I got this. You guys know, like I paid for a course, a life course. It's like $30 a month. And I love it so much. Like it's so much content. Like this girl puts out so much content. It's every day she puts out an hour long video. 30 minutes to an hour every single day. She's so committed. I'm like, I don't know how she comes. What? How is she coming up with ideas this consistently? But her thing like I've been watching she's like a life coach and stuff and she's really successful and she's really rich. Her thing is not how to get rich, by the way. It's not that. It's more like a mindset coach. Um but her mindset is kind of like interesting because it's not the values that like you're taught. Like it's not the values that like it's not really like it's not being an evil like she's not talking about like oh go be an evil person, but she is like she does like teach like just things that like could be really looked at as negative. Like I'm trying to think of an example. It's not like horrible. It's not like hurting anybody, but it's like like she talks about like the benefits of being a selfish person. Kind of. Like okay, I'm really terrible at like explaining this, but it really made me think like is this how successful people think? Like you really do have to be a little bit like you really do have to shift your mindset into like something a little bit dark to be successful. You have to shut something off. You have to be less emotion, like less emotions. Um, you do like also like I like observe the way that she thinks too. Like I think that like her psychology is really interesting. Like I'm not like this is a person who I want to be like and be everything like, but I do think she's really interesting to like see how people think. Um, but she kind of like has this thing where she thinks she's like she kind of teaches you to think that you're better than everyone else and like then she has a really good argument to explain why that works and I'm like wow That is true. If I think about all the successful people I can think of, they all have this mindset. Like everybody, they're smarter than everyone else. They're ahead of everyone else. They they're selfish. They're not going to give a promotion to somebody else. They're not going to give credit to somebody else. Um yeah. Yeah, exactly. HLC Mac. She talks about that a lot. She's not saying like you need to be like these CEOs, but she said that she became a YouTuber and like sold courses. She quit her job because her boss was like a sociopath, and she was like explaining like why that, like why he got into like such a high position of power from being a sociopath, like the psychology of it. And I was like, that is so, makes so much sense actually. Yeah, I agree, Mike Moore. I agree. My sleeves will not roll up. I do apologize. I shouldn't do a bicep flex before I work out. Uh, did someone make a sound? What was that? Did someone come in my room and sneak in here and start burping? Who did that? Who did that? So loud. Oh, guys, I must be schizophrenic or something because I'm hearing stuff. It's kind of like, what? You're rug cleaning right now? Okay, Kildare, you are doing a lot. Why are you cleaning so much? It's like, what kind of people do you think are able to lay off thousands of people with families depending on the job, and then they can still sleep at night? Right. Right. Maybe it doesn't have to do with anything spiritual or like a karmic, like weird backwards karma thing. Maybe it's just, um, you know, that. I don't know. What if it's just America? I don't know. I don't want to live in America anymore. I've never wanted to like stay here long term, but then I'm like, I don't know. Like, can't just leave. Like, everything I know is here. But I feel like I'm gonna travel a lot throughout my 20s, and then I'm gonna be like, these places are too nice. I need to leave. I need to go somewhere else. That was a good selfish burp. Up, you're about to be successful. Can you live in Colombia? I will probably, you're gonna have to, everywhere I go, I get so attached to it, you have to peel me out. You have to like drag me out kicking and screaming everywhere I go. I don't move there. No, I can't do a bicep flex because my sleeves don't go up more than that. So, are you in your 20s? How old did you think I was? You know what? Don't answer that question. Don't answer. I know I look like a 50-year-old apparently to everybody. Apparently, but you know what, guys? You know what? You know what? You know what? I'm gonna crash out over this one comment that I'm probably misunderstanding to begin with. But you know what? No, this is representative of everybody commenting all the time that I look old. Guys, I have no work done. I have no fillers. I have no Botox. Every other girl my age that you're seeing commonly on social media, they mostly have those. No, I'm coping. I'm coping, aren't I? I'm coping. But guys, listen. Most girls my age are getting, and not like I'm not like most girls. No, I would get Botox and filler too if I would do that too. Don't let me get a hold of a bunch of extra cash that I have nothing else to do with. Don't let me get a hold of that. I would do it too. Um, I think the dark hair makes me think your Michael Jackson impression. I know! I look too much like Michael Jackson with dark hair. I know. That's why I want to get a tan. That's why I'm saying I need to get a tan. Look at my shine. Look how shiny my hair is when it's damaged. But when I like blow dry it or use heat on it, it turns shiny. What's the psychology? Why would I get Botox? Because everyone and their moms think I look like an old woman at 21. Um, I'm gonna dye my hair blonde one day, but I'm gonna get a tan first. What if I get a tan and then all my pictures in Costa Rica turn out blotchy? Because my skin is... They messed up my tan. If my tan turns blotchy, I'm going to start screaming at the tanning salon. I'm going to turn into a Karen, because that will be my final thread, and then I'm going to start screaming. I'm going to be like, you guys turned me blotchy before my Costa Rica trip. Give me your refund! And they're going to have to remove me off the premises. You should dye your hair clear. That's very funny. Never heard that one before. So yeah, I'm going to... I just saw in the family group chat, my brother sent a meme that said, how your dad looks at you when his charger breaks. You used it one time 3 years ago. And then my mom responded to that meme and said, how your sister looks at you when you drink all her milk. I'm muting that group chat. This is so dumb. Muting them forever. How was you guys' Valentine's Day? What the heck? Why did they make a black hot dog? Is this real, guys? I love hot dogs, guys. Hot dogs are my favorite. Yeah, I got fun dip for Valentine's Day. Really? I had chilaquiles. I was lonely. Oh, Kulu, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, my last message was a bit longer than I imagined. Wait. I have no idea. That's okay. I do that all the time. Like, I type the longest thing and, like, it doesn't look that long, and then I send it, and it's a whole book, novel. I have no idea what they're talking about. They probably just say it to get your attention because you're so young and pretty, and then they think that they can't get your attention otherwise. Do you really? Well, thank you for saying that, because so many people say I look old. What is that about? Burnt? Probably got me, you're right. I make the best hot dogs you could imagine. The best ones. I wish I could, you guys are gonna have to picture it. I'm gonna erase Melissa's thing here. You guys got a good look at it? I'll take a picture of it, I suppose. Okay. I'm using my clean shirt to wipe this off, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Okay, so I'm gonna design a hot dog for you guys. So, well, I don't like that there's a light on it. So, so we got the buns going on. So, okay, so we have the buns. Buns are important. Let me get all the colors that I'll need for this. Okay. Okay. Looks a try. Noah, stop it. So, I do not tell my parents I do this. Why is my... gosh, I need to start putting eyebrow gel on my eyebrows before I stream. Okay. But I like to use hot dogs wrapped in bacon. Don't tell my parents. Okay. My parents will not let me do that because they don't eat bacon. They only eat kosher. I'll get killed. Even, I'm kidding. I'll get forsaken by them if I eat bacon. So I get the bacon wrapped hot dogs. So and then I char it. So you want to char it. You want to char it till to the point where you're like, did I burn it? Ah! Oops. You want to char it till you're like, did I burn it? But char it, okay? Char it a good amount. Tell them you're drawing a circle. Okay. And then, my favorite hot dog hack is, I don't know if I came up with this, but I believe I did. You get the pepperoncinis, and they look like this, a little greener. Okay, they're the yellow ones, like banana peppers, aka. You cut them up into like basically relish. You cut them up as small as they can possibly go until they're almost a paste. And you just put it, ew, okay. That's turning a weird color. So this is turning black. Okay. You just put it on there, okay? That is not mustard. That is the relishy, that is the cut up pepperoncinis, okay? And then, of course, you can make your own relish. You can buy it. Relish is just cut up pickles, right? So you put your cut up tiny little, like, relishy, and you just load it on there. And then you actually have to put the ketchup first and the mustard, but I forgot that. So pretend that you put the ketchup and mustard first, and then you can put diced up onions. I don't do that because I'm too lazy, but so yeah, this is a perfect hot dog you can make. Some people do like mayo on it. I think a good way to make it is to put mayo on the buns and then cook the buns with the mayo on it. But yeah, so good. It's so good. And then you're gonna get severe heartburn afterwards, but it's so worth it. It was pretty nice hot dog. Do you draw hot dogs a lot? No, that was my first hot dog I ever drew. I did that in front of you guys for the first time. Stop ruining my diet. Okay, let me give you a diet tip if you're hungry, because my mom gave me this recipe to give to Melissa the other day. Let me go to my Discord. I sent it to Melissa in Discord. Okay. 1/4 cup chia seeds. Not one word, actually. 1 can coconut milk. 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup maple syrup, pinch salt, splash vanilla. Okay, so this is my mom's diet recipe. It's so, guys, it's basically chocolate pudding. It's so good. It's my favorite. So, 1/4 cup chia seeds, 1 can coconut milk, 1/4 cup cocoa powder, 1/4 to 1/2 cup of maple syrup, pinch of salt, and a splash of vanilla. I'm giving you ample time to screenshot this. And so you see, this is delicious. And Melissa was like, oh, I can't make it with coconut milk. I should have told her. I forgot to tell her. I should have been aware enough to tell her this. But Melissa was like, I don't like coconut milk. Me neither. I hate coconut milk. There's not something that I hate more than coconut milk. But I don't even taste it. I don't even taste it in this. I like to hate mayo, but I know someone named Mayo. He's a great guy. Dude, they got relish like that at Dollar Tree. The pepperoncini relish, are you serious? Are you serious? Another diet hack that I love was, if you're on a diet, banana pancakes are so good. Banana pancakes. So, like, banana and egg, 1 banana, 2 eggs, mix it together, add cinnamon, vanilla, pinch of salt. It's so good. And then make it like you would make pancakes. Don't make it like you would make eggs. It will be a little gross. You can, it'll basically turn out like crepes. Wait, how do you pronounce those? It'll come out like crepes. So, do that. How do you say it? Crepes? Oh, crepes! So, it'll come out like crepes. Crepes is okay. Thank you guys. Okay, so what was I gonna say? Yeah, so another dieting snack I can think of. I think kettle corn has really good, like, I mean, you shouldn't eat them if you're trying to lose, like, weight, but they're Whole30 compliant and stuff. Or, it's not kettle corn. Wait, what are they called? Kettle? They're like vinegar, they have vinegar chips, they have all kinds of chips. But a lot of their chips are Whole30 and, like, keto compliant. Probably not good if you're trying to lose weight. They're really, really unhealthy if you're trying to lose weight. What's another dieting but you know, I'm not like the best at knowing like how to lose weight because I've never had to lose weight. I need to gain weight. But I do know a lot of like recipes, healthy recipes though. The yahoos. Guys, I think I'm gonna end stream 30 minutes early tonight. Unfortunately. I think I'm gonna end stream 30 minutes early tonight because I haven't eaten all day. I have to go to the gym still. I have to start getting ready for my brother's birthday tomorrow. Wait, hold on. Okay. What do you guys think of the decorations? Okay. So. Okay. My sister and I chose the colors based on his 2 favorite colors. For streamers, we got this for the streamers. And me, the best streamer. But these are the 2nd and 3rd best. Then, for plates, I'm gonna make birria tacos for his birthday and a fruit salad. Black plate. Oh, I have to be quiet. I don't want them to hear. Okay. For the cake. For the tacos. So it's all black and blue. Because his favorite color is black. His second favorite color is blue. Okay. It was blue! It was blue! It was perfect! It fits the color scheme! They didn't have this in any other color. I had to get it. Okay. Napkins. Blue and black. These things. To represent the colors, how I'm gonna be him. I'm gonna be black and blue for being the better sibling. Okay, and then for lastly, I thought this would be a good tablecloth color. I don't know how big this is. Might be watching Getting Birthday spoilers. Hopefully he does not care enough to watch. Get him a tube of toothpaste! So this is tablecloth. And he's turning 91 years old. Nissan Sinatra. So, you know, blue tablecloth, black balloons. I have to blow these up right now. Let's do it. Let's do it. I have to set them up at some point. Let's do it, guys. You know what? I should have done this for every single one of my family's birthdays, because I always have so much. This is actually the minimum amount of balloons I've ever had. Usually it's like 100. I get tons, and I never get a pump, and I always regret it. I'm like, I'm gonna save $2 and not get a pump. The air pumps at Hobby Lobby are like so cheap. I don't want to hear it. I know Hobby Lobby. I don't want to hear it. I know Hobby Lobby is offensive or whatever. I get everything at Hobby Lobby. I don't care. It's good that they did all of that, because now they're going like out of business or something, and they're always on sale. Everything is cheap. Everything is cheap there. Does Michael's make everything cheap? No. I'm not gonna pay extra money just to be more politically correct. Ever. Ever. I'm not gonna not shop on Amazon to be... If something is cheaper... I mean, okay, it depends. It depends. Maybe I have some... But, whatever. Okay, guys, let's see. Why is it so huge? What is this supposed to be? Ah! What is this? It's huge. I think this is supposed to be a 1. Okay, I thought these were gonna be smaller. This is amazing. I thought they were gonna be smaller because they were only like $3. I guess $3 for a balloon is a lot, but whatever. Okay, let's find okay. The valve. Every time when I was a beginner streamer, I streamed a lot of horror games because that is what people love to see. So I streamed a lot of horror games to my terror. I hated them so much. But on Outlast, there's this thing where you have, like, it involves valves. Like, it's just this thing where, like, you have to, it's part of the puzzleness of the game, like, figuring out the game involves, like, turning on and off valves. And it was the most stressful thing in my life, and every time I see the word valve, it's like a shiver runs up my spine. I'm scared. So scared of the word valve. I hate that word, actually. I know this is a trash bag. Do you think it's actually doing anything? I thought long and hard about those balloons. Oh my god, it's working! It's working. When it does that little sound thing that it just did, that means it's about to blow up. will be, if this pops, everyone's gonna smell matcha and smoker's toothpaste. Ah! And almond milk. What's going on here? Why isn't it? This is so difficult. I'm gonna pass out. Ah! Ah! Oh, I'm actually gonna faint. Is it getting darker in this room or am I blacking out? This job is for Hammy. This is getting to be difficult. I'm actually gonna faint. We did it, guys. We did it, Joe. We did it, Joe. I can't see right now. I'm a little bit blind, but we did it, Joe. We did it. Ta-da! Ta-da! You can see that it's all one. Okay, perfect. This is perfect. I remember back in the day when my birthday started with a 1. I remember back. Is any air coming out? Somehow with these balloons, air escapes, and I don't know how. I don't know how it's possible. I could plug up the hole with cement, the valve with cement, and it would still have air escaping. I don't understand. Ta-da! I'll type. Trying to see if there's any air coming out. Okay. Second one. It's gonna leak no matter what. Really? What's the science behind that? Is that Scotch tape? Please tell me. Scotch tape on the. Yes, it's Scotch tape. Is that okay? Sometimes you wake up in the morning and you think you've seen it all, and then Carm screams. Oh my god, this is so big! I thought it'd be small ones. This is perfect. Okay, I think this is even bigger. It just needs to like break the like barrier basically. Yeah, that's the sound you want to hear. That's when it will actually start blowing up. I'm gonna faint. Oh, I need to sit for a second. Hold on, guys. I'm meditating actually really good right now. I'm going slow, like a meditation, you know? I think that's the better way to go. Trying not to pass out. I'm trying not to pass out. I'm trying not to pass out. Uno, 9. Okay, we did it. Alright guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you for staying with me while I did that. Thank you. Thank you all for watching this, sticking with me through that. Backwards a 9. It does look like an awful 6. Alright guys, thank you all so much. I'm gonna go eat, go to the gym, go instead of my brother's stuff for his birthday tomorrow. Oh, I got him a cake.
From Baskin Robin, here is your cake food sheet. Ma'am, this is not possible without chocolate. Ma'am, your cake is done and not possible without.
I asked if she could make it an ice cream cake with no ice cream. I mean, no cake, so all ice cream, which I've gotten at Baskin Robbins a lot of times before. But how come now they can't do it? This freaking economy.
Ma'am, this is not possible without chocolate. Ma'am, your cake is done and not possible without cake. Sorry, thank you, and your cake is ready now. Bye.
Okay, but it's okay. I don't care. But my brother will care because he hates cake. So what is this about? I'm going to flip out. Did you choose the accommodation with Mel for Colombia? Oh, the Airbnb? No, not. We did choose it, but we're waiting for a response. That's so racist. Fribbles the cat? That is so racist. Anyways, moving on. You should ask ChatGPT for a solution. You're right. Maybe I could like dismantle the cake. Oh my god, no! No! Why would you say that? It's not even reading your comment. Why would you say that, Brusco? Bloonsco? He said, you didn't blow me right. Ah! Ew! Anyways, you can't get an ice cream cake without cake in it? Yeah, apparently I can't. But I've had that before, so whatever. Oh well, my brother will have to cope with having cake in his cake, so, I invited all my family. I invited my cousin's dad, my cousin's brother. We've never had such a big family. Like, I am just so great at getting everyone together. I invited my grandma. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go. I gotta go. Ciao! Ciao, everybody! Good night, Lawrence. Good night, Six String. Good night, Forest Fire. Good night, Brusco. Good night, Steve Giggs. Good night, Mike Moore. Good night, everyone. Good night, Squabbershaw. Thank you to everybody on the board. Thank you to Chungy. Thank you to Judona. Thank you to Artin. And thank you to Skitter. And thank you for Melissa for the raid. Thank you to the moderators. Thank you to everyone for watching. Thank you to the lurkers even. Thank you to everybody. I'm letting myself go. No! What do you mean? I'm letting you guys go because I must go live my life. Make myself food and go to the gym. But sometimes my parents don't let me go out when it gets dark. So I have to convince them to let me go to the gym even though it's dark outside. Okay, anyways. Good night, Joseph. Good night, Lawrence. Good night, Low Fat Gaming. Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. Good night, Sushi Roll. Good night, everyone. Ciao.